This short presentation is about a project which is very dear to my heart. The cathedral plays a pivotal role in the life of the diocese. It's home to a vibrant and growing parish community. But the role of the cathedral is really limited. It does not have the much needed facilities to support and complement the prayer and worship in the cathedral, nor is it able to meet the challenge of the urgent and ongoing needs of the town and of the people living here around the cathedral. In this short film, you will hear about our vision to create a new, purpose-built Cathedral Centre, to provide a place of gathering, a place of hospitality, a place of learning for groups from around the diocese, to help the parish community to flourish even more, and in the spirit of Pope Francis, to respond to the needs of our brothers and sisters here in ways that are welcoming, relevant, and will make a real difference.
Hello, I'd like to welcome you to Northampton Cathedral. And Northampton is a very historic town. There's evidence to show that Christianity in this town dates back to mid-Saxon times. And also we're very proud of the historical link with Thomas Becket, the great English martyr. Thomas was tried here in Northampton at Northampton Castle, and it was from here, from the site of St. Andrew's Priory, they actually fled into exile to France. And the present cathedral, this wonderful place of worship, of community, is built on the site of St. Andrew's Priory. We've moved from the balcony, which is at the back of the cathedral, onto the sanctuary. And it is here that the bishop leads us in diocesan celebrations. And the diocese covers all of Northamptonshire, Bedfordshire, Buckinghamshire, and that part of Berkshire north of the Thames. And it reminds us that the cathedral is the mother church of the diocese. And it's wonderful that we gather for major diocesan celebrations such as the Chrism Mass. But in addition, the cathedral is also a vibrant parish community where over 900 people each weekend come together to celebrate the Eucharist, to celebrate the presence of Christ amongst us, and to celebrate the fact that we are a community, a family. We celebrate who we are.
What I find is special about the cathedral community is the amount of interaction you can have with people when it comes to events in the diocese. So things like, for example, here we have a church fete at times, and it's great to be around people then. It's great when the Chrism Mass is on, so a ton of people come together, which is absolutely fantastic. And those chances of social interaction, getting to know people and building relationships is really, really important, I think, not just for myself, but for others.
I've been here for almost 18 months now, and the cathedral's fantastic. It's a fantastic place of worship. It's a great community from different countries, from different continents, which really expresses the whole universality of the Catholic Church. And it's a brilliant place, at the heart of Northampton, I think. So
I think it's unique in a warmth that comes over as you join in, and a warmth both of the people that are leading different groups, but also amongst the parishioners, the friendliness and the warmth that comes over. And it's been very easy to join in.
We've now moved into the sacristy where a priest vests for Mass, and it's a wonderful space to do that. However, we've come into the sacristy to highlight some of the limitations that we face regarding facilities and space in the cathedral. For we have to use this space not only to prepare for Mass, but also to invite people in afterwards. And as you can see, it's very small and limited in what it can offer.
The main things we can't do are hold talks for larger groups, facilities for larger gatherings, social gatherings, particularly like a day like today, where we have to hire a hall outside the cathedral for refreshments after the event.
I suppose the thing that really limits us as a cathedral is the lack of any form of social or large community venue. Going back a number of years, we used to have behind me what was called the Cathedral Club, and unfortunately, because that became structurally unsound, we lost that, and it's something which has not yet been replaced. When we have the diocesan events such as the Chrism Mass, we have to use local venues which are a little bit more distant. They're not on the same territory as the cathedral here.
I was born in Northampton and I've been in business the last 23 years here in Northampton. I can see that the centre will offer a great deal to the business community. I believe there's function rooms going to be there. I believe there's going to be Wi-Fi facilities and a coffee shop. And I'm really, really pleased to support it, to be honest with you.
I've lived in Northampton all my life, and for 18 years of it I've lived in Semelong, and I can see that there is a need for a centre to offer facilities, to offer a welcoming space that people can gather and feel a part of the community, and it'll be really nice to actually see that come alive when the new centre is here.
I was born in Northampton, lived in Northampton all my life, so I know this area well. And I think the local community will benefit massively from the centre. I think it gives them the opportunity to build their community, whether it be with children, the elderly, less able people, to be able to contribute towards it and also have all the benefits from the facilities that it will offer, which will be unlike anything else in this local area.
Welcome to the Cathedral Garden, where we hope to build the new centre just behind me here. A building we want to be proud of, a centre that can reach out to the parish, to the diocese and to the wider community, where faith and hospitality can go hand in hand. So what's the new centre going to look like? Well, hopefully something like this.
The current garages will be transformed into a humble entrance for this iconic building, which will be a busy and vibrant centre for learning, worship and hospitality. It will provide office space for cathedral and diocesan staff. The spaces inside will be flexible and adaptable to accommodate a wide variety of meeting and event formats, such as conferences, exhibitions, concerts and services for Northampton-based organisations. Large, well-equipped kitchens will support the full range of events. The spaces will be rented out to local organisations, charities, diocesan and parish groups and companies with an appropriate scale of charges. The construction will mainly comprise of glass and timber, providing a tranquil view out to the cathedral garden, where visitors can spend time chatting with friends or alone in quiet contemplation. The centre will be fully accessible to wheelchair users and to visitors with limited mobility, with a lift to all levels. There will be a refreshment area and cafe offering affordable refreshments for visitors, local people and groups using the centre. The garden will be transformed into a welcoming, tranquil and reflective space where people can find an oasis of calm in a frantic world. The centre will be a source of pride for all our communities, a reflection of our faith, supporting the growth in faith of all who visit, a focal point for the religious education of both young and old. At a later stage, we hope to make a number of improvements to the interior of the cathedral to enable our liturgy to be even more spiritually enriching, fostering prayerful attention to the Word and sacraments.
While raising the funds will be a tremendous challenge, I know how generous you are. And already the contributions and the pledges that have been received are very encouraging. I know that many of you live a long way away from the cathedral, and perhaps it doesn't impinge on your lives. But the cathedral and the Cathedral Centre is for you and for your parish and for our schools. So please give as generously as you can to the campaign. Thank you so very, very much.